Howdy, 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 my beautiful Virgo. How are you doing, gorgeous? My name is SimplyVelca, and today I'm going to be getting into your weekly tarot reading, darling, for December 2021. So if you find some cards that resonate with you, let me know in the comments below, darling, which ones do and how, because that's how I keep up with y'all, is through the comments, Virgo. As well as if you do enjoy this tarot reading today, or you just enjoy my vibe for today, Virgo, I really would appreciate it if you were to give this video a like and subscribe, because it does help me out more than y'all could ever possibly could know. Be sure as well, Virgo, to be looking for the secret code word, darling, to be leaving in the comments this week to be winning a completely free reading with me, darling. So be sure to check that out. And also, if you want to book a reading with me, SimplyVelca.com. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, Virgo, as well as to check out your monthly reading. And let's just jump into your weekly tarot reading now, Virgo. Let's see what's going on for you at this current point in time, where the energy is at. Darling Virgo, we are starting it out strong with the Fool energy stepping forward to you. My favorite tarot card, as well as many of y'all's as well, I know. So the Fool energy coming in with the 10 of Swords, 10 of Needles coming in. I'm using currently the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck that a lovely subscriber gifted to me. We also have the Hanged Man coming in for you, Virgo. Ooh, darling. So Virgo, you guys definitely are coming out of a pretty rough spot, I feel as if currently for y'all, 10 of Needles, this 10 of Swords, something kind of came up in your life that really changed some things up for you, changed up your view on just like how you want to be living the rest of your life, or just a specific facet. Like something changed for you, something in the storyline changed for you, Virgo. I don't feel like it's going to be a long-term thing. I feel as if it's going to be a short thing where it's just like, oh, like a bump in the road, and you're like, oh, okay, this is where I need to be handling this is where I need to be going. All right, okay, let's go. All right, let's do it. Right. Hanged Man. I feel as if some of you guys, Virgo, are really in this place of making some big moves in your life. Some of you guys, Virgo, may be feeling really inclined to making a big transition based off of these cards, 10s representing closures and 2 major arcana, darling. Like definitely some big changes in the works for you guys, Virgo. Y'all are really thinking about changing things up, and then with the Fool energy coming in here, this just really confirms that storyline of where, Virgo, many of you guys, like some of y'all want to be changing your name entirely, moving to a new place, changing your name, whole new identity. For others of you guys, Virgo, it just feels like in general, like you guys are kind of just done. I feel like you guys are just done. That's what I keep on hearing. It's just like done. And I'm like, all right, girl, all right, you're done. We get it, honey. So yeah, Virgo, I feel for many of you guys, what's in your storyline for you is just like stepping into a whole new chapter, a whole new journey in your life with some facet, right? Could be all encompassing, could be in a specific way where it's like definitely see like maybe some of you guys are fed up in some type of relationship, platonic or romantic, or even work related. Others of you guys, yeah, it's just gonna be very different. I see it being very one specific subject, if that makes sense, Virgo. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune coming in for you under this Fool energy. So I like this a lot. This is when the things start changing up for you in a positive way, Virgo, is by going into a new chapter entirely. I feel like new is the name of the game for y'all. Continuing on, Virgo, in that major arcana, honey, vibe, y'all are getting so many, is the Temperance card, right? I almost forgot what it was because I was running my mouth. The Temperance card as the heart of the spread as well. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Presents coming in for you, Virgo. So really interesting energies here, darling. I do feel as if once you guys do transition into this new energy, kind of, you know what? I'll put a pin on that, actually. I do feel as if, Virgo, when you guys go into this new journey of sorts, you know, in this place of where many of you guys are going to, with this Hanged Man, kind of just being like, you're fed up, you walk out the door with not really a plan B. You're just like, you just know, Virgo, in this current point in time, you can't handle things the way that they currently are. And so you're just like, you just are in this place of needing to be like, I gotta get out of the space, I gotta move on, like I gotta disconnect. You may not have another person in mind, you may not have another job, or even just like another place to live, darling, in mind, but you just know that you needed to get out, right? So but that's really where things start changing for you, you know, with that Page of Pentacles coming in here. You know, you have the Wheel of Fortune in your favor. That's when things start switching up for you. You have the Temperance card as the central folder of this energy, where it's kind of just telling you, Virgo, where it's just like, have patience, darling. It's not gonna, you know, the good omens are not gonna come immediately, darling. But if you have patience, Page of Pentacles comes in, where it's just like, that's where the new offer comes in. That's where new communication comes in. Someone extends their pentacle out to you, Virgo. Something opens up for you, Virgo, but it's not gonna be immediate, right? You already know, Virgo, I can't be sugarcoating my reading, so I'm not gonna just sit here and pretend as if life is gonna be fine, fresh, and funky right from the get-go when I don't see it that way. All right. And then for your last row, we have the King of Pentacles, King of Presents, darling, with the, what is this, with the Strength card coming in. A lot of major arcana. So a lot of major arcana as a tarot reader, when you see this, that's a sign of transitions, because you're getting a lot of big playing cards. That's what major arcanas represent. And then you have the Queen of Candles coming in here. Now, Virgo, remember when just like a minute ago I was like, oh, I'll put a pin on this, because I was like noticing, I was like, you know what, this is kind of similar in some ways. Very different cards. I mean, besides this Queen of Wands, you got the same Queen of Wands in the exact same position as the Taurus, but excuse me, y'all's reading very much so in some ways remind me of Taurus. So if you have Taurus in your sun, moon, rising chart at all, be sure to check that out. But I see for many of you guys, Taurus, now I'm calling you Taurus, Virgo. I see for many of y'all, Virgo, you guys are just in this place of where by making a really hard choice, right? You know what this reminds me of? It gives me like, it's like that one song from Miley Cyrus, honey. I'm not about to be singing, darling, because I can't hit a note and girl, but I do. It's like that song from Miley Cyrus where it's like the party in the USA, right? And in that storyline, it's essentially someone like moving out to LA with a dream, darling, right? Los Angeles, the home of dreams, darling, where people try to live out their dreams or make their dreams come true, darling. Where's that, New York? Either way, y'all get the analogy, darling. What I get for you guys, it's like you're in like a current situation that is not fabulous at all. You don't like it at all. You just need to get out, right? Even when I'm like connecting to this energy, like I'm having problems even just like catching my breath. So I feel as if for some of you guys, it's like this sense of like suffocating, almost, Virgo, in your current situation. You feel like something's just like, and here's the thing, like I feel as if this is something that's been going on for a while. You've been dealing with this for quite some time, Virgo, and you just can't handle it anymore. I feel you can't handle this energy, and you're just like, you need to switch it up, right? You need to switch this up. So yeah, and that's what happens for you guys here. I feel like once you guys do kind of just like call it quits, you're just like, you know what, darling, I don't have a plan B, but I can't handle this energy anymore. That's when things start looking fine, fresh, and funky for you. You know, it's gonna be rough, darling, right? It's gonna be rough initially. There's no joke about it, right? That's why you have the Strength card showing up for you, darling. It's like, it's gonna be hard. You know, it's gonna be hard, but you know, that's how you change your life for the better. You have to lead with your heart. So even though, girl, as difficult as it might be initially for you, Virgo, you know that this is setting you up to have, like, you're leading with your heart. You're going to be fulfilled, and you just know this is the right thing to be doing, even if in the current moment things aren't very fabulous and it's like a little bit rough, because then you have that King of Pentacles, King of Presents coming in here, and this is the Midas touch for you, Virgo. It's the Midas touch. It's where things start really, you're building up something like for the future. So I do feel as if for many of you Virgos, you guys are just in this place of really, you're in this very big just transitional state in your life, and with this giant transition that's really looking you right in the face, right? It's only natural for you to feel slightly intimidated and just kind of freaked out, right? We're going to be taking this in diagonals now. Hanged Man with the Temperance card, with the King of Pentacles coming in here, right? As long as you have patience, darling, with this sense of commitment towards this new objective, right? Because I feel like for you guys as well, Virgo, it's just similar to Taurus again, where it's like y'all aren't really focusing in on your current energy. It feels like your current environment just isn't for you anymore, Virgo. This current environment just isn't for you, isn't providing any type of sustenance for you, darling, and it's just like, you just can't. And so let's get into the second row in specific here. This is where it's the most interesting here, because Wheel of Fortune, it feels as if for a while Virgo, you guys have been just having a pretty string of probably just bad luck, darling, right? Where it's just like, and it doesn't even have to be big things. It could just be constant inconveniences that happen each week. And you're just like, man, like you just want to be able to have this sense of just being able to breathe, darling, right? Have patience with that temperance card. It's just like, have patience, because when the Wheel of Fortune starts turning in your favor, darling, it's not going to change overnight, right? But that's what it's going to start out small and start building up for you, Virgo, I feel. And then what makes this row the most interesting for you, Virgo, is this Virgo card, is this Page of Pentacles, where it's like Page of Pentacles can represent someone extending out their pentacle to you, Virgo, in communication, or just like a new sense of like a new energy for you to be investing in, whether it's like a new job, new place of staying, or what have you. Some type of new energy comes forward for you, Virgo, that changes things up. And it's like, I really want to even point out, Virgo, I feel like this Page of Pentacles energy happens seemingly like, I don't feel like you're expecting this. I don't feel like you're expecting this message. I don't feel like you're expecting this really catching a break. You know, it feels very much so. I just heard like for some of you guys, many people would identify this with like a miracle happening. I know that sounds very dramatic, but yeah. So with this last row here, this is admittedly where like it talks about everything, where it's just like, yeah, the journey is going to be tough, darling, right? The journey is going to be tough. That's why you have this Strength card here. But right, it's, you know, it's through these struggles that you really, through your blood, sweat and tears, through your hard work, through your commitment, Virgo, that really fabulous things get built up for you. So truly, it's like, if you're willing to put in the work, your commitment's being tested. Really, this is a giant big old test for you, Virgo. I feel this is a giant big old test for you, and if you pass this test, then it's nothing but really just fabulousness for you. So let's start clarifying these energies now, Virgo. Let's see what more we can flesh out from this spread here. All right, I'm going to start clarifying this first row here. Looking at the clarifying the Fool, we have the Chariot card. So I feel like this is a very rushed decision for you guys to really just claim this. Like, it's like you guys, again, like I don't feel as if this is something that you guys really necessarily thought through. Again, I feel like it's this sense of where it's like this sense of urgency, and you're just like, you just know that you can't be in this environment, you can't stay in this energy any longer. And then Six of Wands comes in on that 10 of Swords. Okay, and then that 9 of Cups comes in on that Hanged Man. So quite literally, Virgo, you guys are chasing after your dreams. The Six of Wands is the card of the fame and fortune, you know, by definition. And then the 9 of Cups is like a wish coming true for you. It's not going to be initially like, you know, the 9 of Cups isn't the 10 of Cups, right? Where the 10 of Cups, you're not lacking anything. 9 of Cups, it's like you're on the path towards it. You just, you know, it's the sense of like you're at the very least doing what it is that you're wanting and going after your dreams, right? But very much so for you guys, Virgo, while it's like you make this rushed decision, it's the best decision that you ever possibly could have made for your life, darling. Truly, I feel like it just is like, it's just like shortly after this transition, darling, then you just get all this positivity. So let's start clarifying your second row now, Virgo. We have the Justice card, Libra energy here on that Wheel of Fortune. Obviously, I just point out the Libra energy because I'm a Libra Scorpio cusp, Virgo. It doesn't have to do anything. Ace of Swords coming in here on that Temperance card with that centerfold energy. Fabulous. And then the 5 of Cups coming in here on that Page of Pentacles. So I feel for many of you guys, Virgo, that's what was out of balance for you. That's exactly what was out of balance for you, was just your environment. It wasn't the content that you're doing. It wasn't the effort and the things that you were doing yourself, Virgo. It was quite literally, again, very similar, eerily similar to Taurus's, but very different cards. It's, you weren't responsible for how things just were not working out. It's almost as if, like, let's just use an example, right? And let's just say that you make videos, you do content, and you've been posting your content on Facebook or Instagram, darling, and you're just like, why is it not being seen? Even on YouTube, right? You post your stuff on YouTube, it just doesn't get the views, darling, right? Replace whatever with more fitting for you. And then you just go to a different platform, right? You go to TikTok, darling. And on TikTok, it's the same exact content. You don't change anything up, but you get so much more success. there, right? But it's required, it's like almost essential for you guys to, Virgo, receive some initial disappointment. You know, you have to, it's like you receive disappointment that pushes you far enough away where it's like you give up on trying to make a specific situation work out, that you then look into a different direction, right? That's why you see this individual looking back here, shoulders down, slumped. They're not happy about it, but once they turn around, they see that they have these cups over here just chilling and vibing that are actually full compared to these spilled cups. So it's almost essential that you needed to have some disappointment in your life, Virgo, to motivate you, to push you out of your nest, so to say, darling. So now let's get into your last row. Let's start clarifying your last row now, Virgo. We have the Ace of Wands, second ace coming in for you, clarifying that King of Pentacles, with the Four of Cups coming in, clarifying that Strength card. And then we have the Judgment card coming in on top of that Queen of Wands. So this is all about action, Virgo. All about action. I feel like that's really where a lot of you guys are at. Is just like you're in this place of no longer ignoring the signs. You're no longer ignoring the signs. You're just in this place now, Virgo, where it feels as if you're just done trying to make it through something that clearly doesn't want to have you go through, or trying to make something work that clearly doesn't want to work out, right? In regards to a person, I just feel as if you're just done trying, and you're just like, you know what, heading the high road, you can't do this no more. But then that's really, it's like through this action, that's when a lot new energy still opens up for you. Quite literally, Virgo. Again, it's like I keep referencing Tauruses, but it's like y'all have very eerily similar messages, but very different cards, of where it's just like y'all are both in transitions. You're in a very big transition, very, very big, Virgo. But for you guys, darling, for y'all, you guys needed to have this initial disappointment, because it's like, if things are not working out currently for you, Virgo, in whatever facet, take this as a sign of, not, instead of trying to beat your head against that same wall, look at different avenues, look at different platforms, consider different options, because it's like you don't need to change anything up with what it is that you are doing right now, Virgo. It's just about where it is that you're putting yourself out there. It's just about your environment. It's just about where you're putting your product. It's just about, it's all external. Does that make sense? It's all external, and all you have to do is just be about the action, right? The worst thing that you can be doing at this time, Virgo, is to just like start slumping down, becoming more of a recluse, and giving up. That's not the case here. You don't give up with this resistance. You just find different possibilities. You find different avenues. All right, Virgo. So that's the weekly tarot reading that I have for you for December 2021. If you enjoyed this reading, let me know in the comments. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe. Let me know if you found the code word darling, and put it in the comments below to win a free reading with me, honey. As well, if you did enjoy this reading, give this a like and subscribe, all that, darling. If you want to book a private reading with me, SimplyVelca.com. Next to my social medias, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. All of that just being SimplyVelca, honey. But yeah, until next time, my beautiful Virgo, I love you so much. Bye.